All right, welcome back everybody for this recap here for my trading on Friday. It's now Saturday and I'm just finally getting around to this recap. And it's the worst day I've had in a long time. Nothing I touched today was working. That's kind of what can happen sometimes on a Friday. But I definitely missed some opportunities. But let's just take a look at what happened. It all started off with gold. I did have a gold carryover from Thursday and I came in short on the gold. And I ended up taking a loss on the gold. Let me pan over here just a little bit more. So I did come in short on the gold. Ended up taking a loss on the gold. And then what happened? I didn't take a loss. This trade here actually extends out to the prior day. So anyway, so I came in short. Actually got stopped and took a reversal here. It was a stop and reverse. So I ended up buying gold then. So took a loss between my short on Thursday to my buy here, so I lost here. But then I went ahead and I bought again, and I don't like to add unless I feel it looks like a pretty good opportunity to do so, and also do a reversal. So in this case, I did take the reversal. And I did add, and of course that was a bad decision. And unfortunately, gold ended up doing nothing, and I ended up getting stopped out of gold, which turned out to be the biggest loss for the day. I also traded the E-mini. Now the E-mini was a little bit different in the sense that I did sell it, took a loss on the E-mini as well in the morning, and then that reversed, and I went long on that. That actually won, but I didn't put enough size on the E-mini. Don't ask me why. So I put size on my losing trade and ended up putting no size on my reversal winning trade. But hey, it is what it is. And we'll look at those results here in just a minute. And then let's take a look at my stock, where I took not a great. It wasn't a huge loss, but nonetheless, it was. Considering what was going on, I probably could have limited my loss a little bit more. But let's take a look at what I did on the stocks. All right, so we bought DRTS. Some of my earlier trades, let's see here. I did buy in on, after I bought DRTS, which we'll go over. That was my biggest loss. Also bought UP. And NU was actually a carryover from Thursday. We went ahead and got out of NU. We'll look at that here in a minute. So going into Monday, I still have UP on. All right, so that's the only thing I carried over. Anyway, so here's the DRTS. Now on DRTS on Friday, I did have 3 levels up here. It did hit my first level. I don't like to go really beyond that first level on a Friday. I did. Because I was thinking, well, maybe we're going to push and go higher, and of course it didn't. And I got a little stubborn on this trade, I have to admit, because I thought that maybe we were going to bounce down here and come back. I did see some sign of some buying coming in, but it just wasn't enough buying coming in to get this thing to move. So when I saw it going sideways, I did get out. So I took a nice little loss on DRTS. So let's look at the overall results. This was my carryover from Thursday, so didn't really go anywhere, so I got out of that. VIRI, same thing, and CRKN, that was towards the end of the day, and took a nice little loss on CRKN. So once again, down on everything, down on the stocks, and down, of course, on gold and the indices, my S&P trade, and of course my mini Russell. Mini Russell was very similar to the E-mini trade, but I still ended up losing on both of those. I just didn't put enough size on. Gold, I played it out correct. Gold, I probably should have not carried it overnight, because gold on Friday, as you know, I don't like to trade gold, and I don't like to trade any of the, don't like to trade silver, don't like to do any of the other commodities on Friday, like crude and natural gas. I did stay away from crude and natural gas, but unfortunately I was in gold, so I tried to play that out and ended up doing nothing but digging myself a little bit bigger hole than I wanted to in gold. And then, of course, I mean, these E-mini trade, the E-mini trade and the mini Russell, they are what they are. I will trade these on Friday, and I'll continue to trade these. Unfortunately, it was just a bad day for everything. So, one of the worst days I've had in a while, but, you know, it's like everything else. You are going to have these kind of days, and you just been doing this way too long to know that typically after these really nasty days like this, the following day or two turned out to be really, really good. And it also works the other way. You have these days where you make a ton of money and just everything you touch is just golden, then that's usually an indication you need to back off the next day or so, because the markets do have a tendency to take it away from you. So it's one thing I've learned a long time ago, and it's just a weird thing the way it works, but that's just kind of the way it works. So, all right, so that's it. So we'll be back Monday again. Please join us. I will probably, well, I have to look at the action coming into gold on Monday morning, but I may back off of gold again because it's just quieting down. I'm not seeing a whole lot of movement over the last couple days on Thursday and Friday, and if that's the case, I'm just not going to trade it. I may even go just not touch it at all for the week. But once again, I won't make that decision until Monday, but after Friday, I was really leaning towards not touching gold anymore for this coming week. But I'm going to give it one more day, and let's see what it does on Monday morning. And then if I don't like gold on Monday, I'm probably just going to stay away from it until something major comes out and maybe get gold moving again. All right. And of course, I'll be trading the indices, and we'll just have to wait and see what we have going on in stocks. All right. That's it. Everybody have a great weekend. Any questions, you can go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, or my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. Everybody have a good weekend. Hopefully see you first thing Monday morning. Take care.